Right guys, we're in Kingdom 662 right now, and if you've been paying attention to your Gazette, then you'll know that Kingdom 662 just finished a 2-day Wonder War between New College and the Criminals Alliance, so BRR family. Now, I've had an alt account in this kingdom for a couple of weeks, so before BRR arrived and even before New College arrived. So I've kind of been following the progression of the Wonder War throughout all of its stages, and it did eventually finish with New College emerging victorious after NotNice was able to defend a double on base and close it. Because my guilds have worked very closely with New College in the past and we're still kind of friends, so I kind of scout around all the time, and if I can find a good target for them, I'll send it to my friends in ISO, and I found this amazing 1.9 billion mite target. This guy has what I would call the perfect dream troop composition. We've got a lot of T4 and a lot of T3, and in total less than 6 million T2 in the entire troop comp, and also a couple million T1. This guy is in TMB, which is a Criminal Alliance guild. This player had a very low kill count and a very low helps pressed, so right away you can tell that this guy's probably sort of inactive. They don't do much fighting, they haven't played very long, or they don't play very much because of the low helps pressed. And with that kind of troop comp, this is the perfect target, like I said. Additionally, this player was also in Cavalry Phalanx, which is, like I said in previous videos, the easiest formation to zero. Now, it's very late in China right now, so ISO's Chinese allies can't really help them because most of their players are asleep, and the main rally leader in GO, Cannon, is busy now, so ISO are going to attempt this massive zero by themselves. I'll show you her gear in a sec. She was in monster hunting gear. I'm going to go ahead and assume this player is a girl because their name is Miss Sonia. I'm very sorry if I got it wrong. So ISO are not going to try and fill the prison or anything like that because filling the prison takes too long. They're just going to go straight in there with leaders on the first hit. Probably going to use Bunny to get leaders back. And the first player to rally is God of War, which is one of ISO's most strongest rally leaders. So he takes her down 73 million on the first hit, which is an insane drop for this kind of target. God of War's gear isn't even maxed. He's only got 2 mythic cups, hasn't got 3, and no ranged champ gear there. This guy's able to hit into about 1 billion troop might and kill 4.8 million troops on the first hit. So I'm going to port in with my ult now and scout to see how much is left. Scouting now probably isn't going to make any difference because the Criminals Alliance were trying their hardest to wake this guy up. They were spamming him. TMB were also sending him fake resources, so it's kind of easy to see through that because you could just scout before and after and see that nothing was actually being sent. God of War is going to send a leaderless range rally next because they're trying to buy time and wait until NotNice comes online. NotNice is the main rally leader for ISO, he's a Titan account. The leaderless rally is still able to kill around 700 to 800,000 T4, which again, for a leaderless rally hitting into over 1 billion troop might, that's a pretty good drop. You'll notice that although this was recorded yesterday, the heroes on my game are the same as they were before the update. That's because I haven't updated it on this phone yet. I really don't like the update. I hate the way the heroes are now. I think that things were fine the way they were before and IGG didn't need to change anything. I'm actually surprised a lot of people like this update because it does not appeal to me at all. Anyway, NotNice has finally arrived. This guy hits like a speeding freight train, as you'll see in just a second. He hits him and drops her another, I think, 80 to 90 million might. So now this 1.9 billion might account is down around 150 million might in just 2 rallies. And as you can see from NotNice's gear, he's pretty much maxed there. But because ISO don't have anyone to double rally with them, it's going to start getting very tricky for them. Because with Cavalry Phalanx, because of the way the troops line up, you kind of can't break the front line unless you have 2 rallies. Because even after the cavalry's gone, if they sent infantry, the infantry would just hit the cavalry reinforcements and then Sonia's infantry, which probably wouldn't be able to burn her. God of War is coming in again with range, and something quite unusual happens with this rally. You'll notice that Sonia doesn't drop much, and when I scout her in just a sec, instead of losing cavalry, she's lost T2 infantry. Now, what does that mean? Usually this would mean that, okay, well, she's come online now, she's changed formation, but she actually hasn't. Sonia has a full T4 garrison, And what happened is the garrison killed God of War's buffer troops that he sent with the range march, and that meant that Sonia's army will automatically change into an infantry phalanx and be able to counter the range rally really easily. Sonia is still offline, she hasn't healed and she hasn't changed gear. I wasn't able to record the next rally, but to fix the problem, right before the range rally launch, ISO just sent a couple of leaderless marchers to clear the garrison, and the next hit from God of War does kill another few million troops, so Sonia's down to only about 1 million cavalry left. Also, if you're wondering why his leader was able to walk back in the rally I just recorded now, luckily for him, his Held Rider was activated, so there are 2 familiars that can free your leader instantly after they've been captured. The first is Bunny, which you have to activate. The second is Held Rider, which works passively. However, he wasn't as lucky on his 3rd attempt and his leader was captured, so now we've got I'm So Cute leading. She's also hitting with Bunny because ISO are trying to limit the amount of leaders that get capped because they don't want to have to use Pardon. Almost all of Sonia's cavalry is gone after that hit. There's only 100k left. So now ISO need to figure out some way to double rally him to get through those reinforcements and be able to send an infantry rally into that range to get the burn. But then a couple of minutes later, Sonia goes ahead and shields, which is so disappointing because ISO could have zeroed him if they'd had enough rallies. This happened over about, I think, a 40-minute time span. And during that time, if New College were able to send multiple rallies, Sonia would definitely have been zeroed. But still, they were able to drop her about 350 mil in just a few rallies, if you exclude the one that hit into her infantry. Anyway guys, we're going to finish off this video with a clip of Mr. Worthy Prince himself trying to take on NotNice in a fort during WoW. Since Worthy Prince likes to upload my guild's fails, I think I'm going to do the same to him. So I think I'm just going to guess because his gear isn't too different from mine. He's probably hitting around 700% stats, and it's probably not enough to take on an account like NotNice's. As you can see, I've scouted the base before, and it's obviously got Mix in there. At the beginning of WoW, BRR were sending almost full T5 rallies into the base, and they stopped doing that after New College basically black-winged them every time they sent those rallies. But is Mr. Worthy Prince going to be able to beat NotNice? Let's find out right now. So Prince is going to launch, carpet, and it's not enough to knock NotNice out. Worthy Prince sent Cav there. And what were we expecting, guys? This is what happens when you let noobs lead rallies. And I'm showing this to you now because he's obviously not going to upload this to his own channel. In fact, I'd be surprised if he comes out with any kind of WoW video because he doesn't have many victories to show. BRR lost, they did actually fight pretty well, but BRR lost 70% of the rallies. In fact, there's one time period close to the end where BRR did lose 7 consecutive rallies against New College. And of course, whenever they tried to send full T5 into base, they just got 3 Blackwing rallies coming at them at once. So eventually, even if NotNice hadn't taken that double at the end, I think they would have had to give up anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I certainly enjoyed recording it, and I'll definitely be finding New College some more Criminals Alliance targets to zero. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.
You'll break your back to me.